We back.
We're back.
Did you miss me? I know the curly-headed kid Ryan's been sitting in for me. You gotta love that dude.
Yeah, you do.
So anyway, I'll read back with my Ed McMahon, Jason Crawford, December 24th, Christmas Eve. This will be I believe, the last one of the year. It will be, at least for me.
Yeah,
me and the Beast, being Leanne, my youngest daughter. We're heading to Lake Tahoe to do a little snow skiing.
Nice.
But it appears we're going to be doing it, Jason, in a blizzard.
No way.
So we'll see. But hey, look.
Yeah, the next one is on the 31st. So is everybody out of town?
That's the curly-haired kid, if he's going to do it. If not,
Ryan will do it.
I wouldn't hold my breath. But
we'll see. Stay posted. Stay posted. Keep an eye out, and we'll let you know through the Facebook page if we'll be on.
If not, well, then
people will be enjoying a New Year's Eve. Let me be the
first to say Happy New Year. I can't believe it's 2022. But that also kind of leads into my our story today, or else I wouldn't call it our story. What would you call it? Our show.
Our show. Our
show, because we talk about the law and things of that nature. But I was literally, honestly, at church the other day, and I heard something that I think.
Paul was in church?
I go to church every Sunday, my brother.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Look. I got a lot of red ink on one side of the book. I gotta get some black. I gotta get some black over here, because I don't want to be met at the gates with the elevators going down, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm there and I hear this the sermon, so to speak, and it starts off kind of like with a story, and it really hit home, especially in today's screwed up world where. Let me tell the story, and then you'll get a self-explanatory. So it starts off with, basically, there's a hunter, and his dog passed away, so he needed a new dog. So he's looking through the internet, the want ads, whatever the hunter's doing in that neck of the woods where he lives, and he comes across an advertisement that says, dog for sale, special dog. You got to see it to believe it. Give me a call and let's make and I'll show you what I mean. So the Hunters Intrigue. So he calls up the owner of the dog and says, "Hey, I'd like to see the dog. I'm looking for a dog that chases the ducks and brings them back after they're shot." Yeah. And so he says, "Yeah, come on over." So the hunter goes to the gentleman's house, and there's a pond out back, and the owner says, "Okay, watch this." So he takes a stick and he throws it about 50 feet out into the pond, and the dog chases it, and he walks on water, goes over, picks up the stick, walks back, and drops it at the hunter's feet. Hunter's like,
"All right, okay.
What just happened? What did I just see?" He goes, "Oh, no, you throw it." Hunter takes the stick, he throws it out, the dog runs out there, walking on water, picks up the stick, and he runs back. And Hunter's like, "Oh my God, I got to have this dog." So he pays the owner for the dog, and he takes it home. And a couple of weeks later, it's hunting season the first day. So he and his buddies jump in the pickup truck, put the dog in the back, and they go to the pond, and they begin their hunt. The first ducks fly by, the hunter shoots it, falls into the pond about 50 feet away. The dog runs out there on water, picks the duck up, runs back, drops it at the hunter's feet.
Okay.
Nobody's the 3 or 4 other guys that are hunting with the hunter. No one says anything.
Yeah.
Like, well, okay. Well, the day goes on. They're shooting ducks. The dog's running out on water, picking them up, bringing them back. That goes on all day until it's time to leave. So they leave, and the hunter's like perplexed. He's, "What are these guys? Can they see? Do they not know what's happened all day? My dog's walking on water, running out, getting these ducks." And so he goes, "Guys, I gotta ask you, didn't you notice anything about my dog?" And the one guy's, yes. One of the friends says, "Yeah, we didn't want to say anything, but we noticed he can't swim." And so
what?
Yeah, and so the moral is, they're not looking at the positive. The dog can walk on water. They're just looking for the negative. Your dog can't swim. And that seems to be about half of the people, if not more, in America today.
Yeah, like, they can apply
we're
to
not
so
looking
much.
for the positive, looking for the negative. And understand this, people. If you want to find the negative in any situation, it's there. You can find it. Now, I will tell you, in my opinion, I think you're going to be a lot less happy if that's the way you choose to live, than if you want to look at the positive. But so anyway, I heard that story, and I'm like, this is apropos to today's world, and I thought it was pretty funny. Actually,
it's great.
And,
it's hilarious.
But also,
that's awesome.
It is sad, and that's kind of where you are. I mean, if you're watching the news, negative, nothing. Politics, Biden, Manchin, COVID, police, inflation, just the whole news cycle is negative.
Yep.
I really quit watching it just because it's just, there's nothing. Russia invading Ukraine, negative. China, Taiwan, negative. Negative. It's just really sad. So what do I do when I get home? I put on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I put on Frosty. I put on the Grinch.
Pop some popcorn.
Negative. It has a
grab a beer, chill. Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? There's something that's been on my mind a lot this week is I saw a quote by Bob Marley, and he said, it rains on everybody. Only some people feel it. Most people just get wet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's true. Like, it doesn't matter what is really going on. Like, take time to be present, understand, and be. Because, like, even the crappy things that you feel like you're going through, like, are part of everything. Some people they stay so negative that even when the weather shifts, all they remember is getting wet. They don't remember, like, the moments where they were down and people were there for them. Like, there's always something about it that is uplifting or can be positive in some kind of way. I'm not saying, like, you got to be Pollyanna even when things are going wrong with you. I'm saying, like, when it rains, feel the rain. And when it's sunshine, feel the sunshine. Like, be in that moment. And keep looking forward to the positive.
That's very deep.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
All right. So, but to summarize what Jason just said, look, if the Lord gives you lemons, make lemonade.
That's right.
But, all right. So,
if you got a little whiskey, toss it in.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah,
Happy
absolutely.
birthday to Jesus. Remember, it's Jesus' birthday, and we're celebrating that. Santa Claus is the bonus. Love Santa Claus. And everything that goes with Christmas. But remember, the reason for the season, so to speak.
Sure. Paul, do you guys have like a family tradition for the holiday season?
Yes, believe it or not. So, I was born and raised in Brandon, a mile and a half down the road here.
All right.
My grandma lived a block over. And for Christmas Eve, we would go over there, and guess what we would eat? If you had to guess, what would we eat at Grandma's every Christmas Eve, which I will be serving up this Friday?
I would guess like a Christmas ham or something like.
Well, you would guess wrong. We are having sloppy joes.
Oh.
The gherkin sweet pickles.
Oh.
Potato chips with French onion dip, and corn on the cob.
All right, yeah,
That is the Paul Reed Christmas Eve dinner.
That's what's up. That's awesome.
That is the tradition, believe it or not. And I got news for you. I can't wait.
That's awesome. Yeah,
because I'm telling you, the combination between the sloppy joes, the gherkins, and the corn with butter and salt, and
you're gonna have a good nap
the
after
French onion dip, potato chips. It's almost like a salt lick, but it's delicious.
It just feels so nostalgic. Like those aren't like it's all super expensive high class items, but they feel like home. You know what I mean?
Again, I can't wait. Now, mind you, back then there wasn't Miller Lite served with the main course, but that will be the apple squeezer.
There you go.
So that's it. Sloppy Joe's manwich. I don't even make homemade. If you haven't tried manwich sloppy Joe mix, well, it's time. And
That's
so that's
awesome,
what we're
Tom.
having. All right. So
That's great.
again, I can't say it enough. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing my family and this firm. Thank you for letting us help people. Thank you for bringing Jason into our family.
Yes,
We
sir.
enjoy his presence and all the things he does for us. Just keep everybody safe, and hopefully Leanne and I will go to Lake Tahoe and come back in one piece. It doesn't always happen, but let's cross our fingers on that one.
For sure.
Other than that,
be careful, man.
Again, Happy New Year, because I will not be broadcasting next Friday.
Yep. All right.
And
I'll see if I can get Ryan, and if not, we'll send a message out.
We'll run a Frosty the Snowman special.
Yeah.
If
not, we'll be there after to say Happy New Year.
Again, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
There it is.